Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Before we start, this is going to be a recap of the early live stream. If you want to join me on my live stream, check out the link in my description and comments below. I'm streaming on my backup channel, the Good Free Photos channel. I also have another channel called Crypto Daily Updates. That's one great video of all the crypto news for today compressed into a 10-minute clip. Check that out. That's also in the description and the comments. Also, please join me on Twitter. YouTube is doing like a scorched earth policy with crypto and gaming channels. And if they ever do anything to this channel, I will let you guys know on Twitter. So let's get to the update. The big news is with Vechain again. It's kind of been confirmed that Vechain is now partnered with H&M on their premium brand COS. Now, this has actually been confirmed by a few people at a super mall in Guangzhou. They found COS products with the My Story tag on them. My Story, we know, is powered by DNVGL and traced by Vechain. You can look up all the transactions on the Vechain public blockchain. Will this actually result in a lot of transactions? I don't really know, because remember, in Vechain, it doesn't cost any VTHO to read transactions, read to the blockchain. It only costs money to cost VTHO to write to the blockchain. So every time COS actually puts another product on the blockchain, it will burn VTHO. But every time you scan it and read the blockchain, it does not cost VTHO. So there's definitely like some room there for maneuvering. I personally don't think price will actually move until this lockdown actually lifts and logistics goes back to normal. But it is a very, very good piece of news that a major H&M premium brand is actually using Vechain to track their products. We know that Vechain has been working with one of their other brands in a pilot for a couple of years. It looks like that pilot's finally over. It's been successful, and now H&M is finally moving Vechain onto their premium brand. It was seen at a super mall in Guangzhou, I think Guangzhou, China, and it actually has been confirmed by community members. And I think they're going to release a press release sooner or later. So that's cool that Vechain finally got out of a pilot phase and it's actually being used actively by H&M. So the other thing is that Binance is going to do a crypto payment application in Nigeria. Now, this is actually heating up for competition in Africa. Binance already had a presence in Kenya, but now it's moving into Nigeria, which by the way is the region's biggest economy. Now, they're going to actually make it easier for people to pay in Nigerian official currency as well as many cryptocurrencies. So they're actually facilitating the development and adoption of crypto along in Nigeria, which is a pretty big deal. Hopefully they won't have to deal with too many Nigerian princes or claim to be Nigerian princes. They're also going to compete with other players like Vechain or with his A-Coin, and that's going to be run on XLM network. Now, the city that he's actually building is not going to be run on the Stellar token. It's going to be based on a token that's actually built on Stellar. It's kind of like, like the difference, the relationship between like OceanX and Vechain, or the difference between, any ERC20 project and Ethereum. So while they won't use XLM, they will use the platform, so it's good for XLM. Obviously, he's developing it over 5 years, so it is a very, very long-term project. XLM mooning might, XLM going like 20% up in the last few days might be because of this news, but it is going to be a very long-term project. And he's actually building a medical and tech city. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully he succeeds. I have my doubts about this, but hopefully that guy actually succeeds. The other thing is Venezuela. The other thing is actually about DeFi. So this company called Ava Labs, which you guys might not know, not Kava Labs, but Ava Labs, is trying to bridge traditional finance and DeFi. And they're not doing it by like any regulatory measure. They're trying to bring minds from traditional finance and DeFi together. And the CEO of Ava actually made a very interesting statement. He's like, decentralized finance isn't really decentralized at all. That's been shown by the many hacks that have been happening recently, and that there is actually a central point of failure. Now, I don't really care all that much, like as an investor, if it's truly decentralized or not. Like I said several times, I like the regulations, but I think they're doing a good thing for DeFi because they do need expertise in the traditional financial sector. Usually DeFi has just been operated by techies, and techies aren't very knowledgeable about the banking sector a lot of the time, and they make a lot of mistakes with regulations and all that other stuff. So I think bringing minds in from Wall Street to work with the techies to see like which applications would actually have the most use, which ones would actually generate the most money is definitely a good idea. So keep an eye out for Ava Labs. So that's all the interesting developments we have for blockchain and crypto for today. Let me know what you think, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. And remember to follow me on Twitter. Thank you and have a nice day.